Do it. Let's rewind for a second. Around 2020. Whoops, I'm sorry. I got too ready for this. Okay, look. Kid Cudi just took the stand in one of the most talked about celebrity trials of the decade, the federal case against Sean Diddy Combs. But what shocked the courtroom wasn't the testimony, it was about a Porsche being blown up or a break in straight out of a movie. It was unexpected. It was an unexpected love triangle between Diddy and Cassie and Cudi. And how? In Cudi's own words, Cassie played them both. Let's break it down. Please stick with me. I know this is going to sound long winded, but just rock with me for a second. So let's rewind for a second. Around 2010, 2011, Kid Cudi was quietly dating Cassie Ventura. Yes, the same Cassie who had been in a long, high profile relationship with Diddy, formerly known as Sean Puffy Combs. Cudi testified that Cassie told him she had left Diddy because of violence in the relationship. Believing her, Cudi entered into what he thought was a private, serious connection. My boy Cudi was like, yes, I'm about to be busting cheeks. I got me the tall, light-skinned Filipino baddie. I'm in the building. But what Cudi didn't know, Cassie was allegedly still involved with Diddy while dating him. She, she it's crazy. She was literally two-timing them. It all came to a head when Diddy found out about Cudi and Cassie's relationship. That's when, according to Cudi, everything started to spiral. So my boy Diddy done found out Cudi is busting down Cassie Yeeks, all types of crazy. And we know the diddler. The diddler, he's feeling upset. He's tight. He want fades. He's turning into the tranquilizer, whatever that movie is, part one and two. I mean, this man Diddy turned into Batman. This Cudi testified that he came home and his cameras were facing the opposite way. But anyway, Cudi told the court that shortly after Diddy learned about the relationship, a terrifying event took place. In 2011, Cudi's home was broken into. He said someone tampered with his security system. I'm telling you, Diddy was on his Batman Beyond. I am Batman. Locked his dog in a bathroom. Wait, I know that sounds a little crazy, America. You know, America don't play about their dogs. And get this, even unwrapped Christmas presents that were sitting under his tree. He believes Diddy was behind it. Yo, this this is something straight out of a movie. You mean to tell me Diddy finds out Cassie is getting bust down by Cudi, which is his girl, Cassie, and he breaks into your home to unwrap your Christmas gifts? I mean, yo, we 2025, we gotta be living in a simulation or something. But either way, weeks later, things escalated further. A Mazel Tov cocktail was thrown at Cudi's Porsche, setting it on fire. The car was totaled. Why does Cudi think Diddy was responsible? Well, Cassie herself allegedly told Cudi that Diddy had threatened to blow up his car once he found out they were seeing each other. Now, here's where the cinematic stuff kicks in. Cudi testified about a private meeting that was set up between him and Diddy at a SoHo house. He said that when he arrived, Diddy was standing in the window with his hands behind his back, silent, still, like he was in a Marvel movie, like he was waiting for something to go down. It felt like the calm before a storm. But surprisingly, the meeting was peaceful. Cudi described it as calm, and both men admitted to being confused by the entire situation. It was during this conversation that the truth came out. Cassie, right? I need y'all to follow me. Follow me. Set me free. Okay. Diddy and Cudi both realized that Cassie wasn't being honest. Brian Steele, Diddy's attorney, drove this home during the cross-examination saying Cassie was living a double life. Cudi did not push back. He agreed. He even said that looking back, Cassie played them both. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. This is kind of crazy because how the hell does that help Cassie? I, to my whole stance was Cudi was doing this to really get at Kanye for supporting Diddy, but now I feel like this is kind of Kanye way of getting back at Cassie for playing him. Because why would you say that on the stand if you would? Babe, correct me if I'm bugging. What do I know, right? It didn't just stop with just emotional damage. Emotional damage. Cudi testified that Cassie gave Diddy his home address, something that made him feel even more vulnerable after the break-in. Yo, to keep it a buck, you telling me you knew this man was crazy and willing to unalive people, and you gave him your man who you was two-timing address? That looks like an accomplice to me. But let's keep it going. To make things more twisted, though, Cassie's mother and other witnesses claim that Diddy even tried to charge Cassie's family $20,000 for damages related to her relationship with Kid Cudi. That's how far Diddy's control allegedly went. It paints a dark picture. Cassie caught between two powerful men, telling each of them different stories, and in the end, dragging them both into chaos. Whether she was a victim of Diddy's abuse, a master manipulator, or something in between, that's up for the jury to decide. But what's clear is both Diddy and Cudi got played. Cudi said he was hurt when he found out Cassie went back to Diddy. He had believed she left him for good. Man, look, man, let me tell you something, man. Diddy's imprint is too crazy. She was never going nowhere. She cheated on her husband with Diddy. Diddy might as well have took her V card away. She was so engulfed inside of Diddy's realm and world and control and power. But when the car went up in flames, when the gifts were unwrapped, when his dog was locked in the bathroom for 10 minutes, he saw it all as fallout from a relationship he thought was real. This wasn't just a love triangle. It was a collision of fame, power, jealousy, and emotional manipulation. And the courtroom heard it all. Raw, unfiltered, and straight from Cudi's mouth. So what happened next? Diddy is facing serious charges, ex-trafficking, racketeering, and more. Cudi's testimony not be the smoking gun, but it shows how deep the damage goes. And as for Cassie, she may have started this story as a victim, but in this twisted triangle, she left both men scorched. Like, comment, and subscribe for more if you want to see more content like this. And don't forget, let's keep it going, because over here, we the keep it going gang.